What's up, manga fans? This is Raphael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of Bleach 584, the Headless Star 3. So in this chapter we see a bit more of Ichigo showcasing his amazing and immense strength and power. Also seeing the end result and devastation effects of his new technique, the Getsuga Jijuushou, which was literally piercing the heavens in a nuclear fashion. That explosion and the cross shape was just brilliant. It was just like immense attack. I know it's just another Getsuga Tensha, but it's something new, and I like seeing explosions, and I just enjoying how calm Ichigo is at this point. He's releasing off attacks like that in such a calm manner. He's only using Shikai, and it's just like, it's literally even down to the Getsuga Tensha. He's just calmly doing it and releasing immense attacks and energy. So I can't wait to see what he's going to be like at his full potential, especially to see his Bankai. So that's good, definitely going to be one to wait for. The rest of the chapter was definitely a mad focus on the Quincy's literally wanting Ichigo's head. It's like he's some prize cow or trophy, where literally now Ichigo is gone from versing 4 people to versing 8, so it's like his opponents have doubled now. And we also see Yhwach has started unleashing the key, or his plan, whatever that is, to have everyone join him, which I kept thinking was an absorption of everyone, but now I'm not too sure. So yeah, as I said, the chapter itself, Ichigo has maimed Candice, and it was actually quite funny because he was actually telling her to get out of the way, but she stubbornly, you know, obviously said, I'm going to take this, and it completely dismembered her left arm. So that moment was kind of strange because it was definitely a Goku moment. You know, those typical shonen traits where the hero is still being kind to the enemy despite the fact they don't deserve it. Personally, I think Ichigo probably shouldn't have so much mercy towards them, especially after what they've done to majority of the Shinigami, and he saw what they were doing to Kenpachi. So I see it as it's probably, you know, going back to his mentality. You know, that is how he is deep down. He likes to fight fair, he doesn't like to fight in a cheating manner. But it's just like, she used her best attack, you used a similar attack of more strength and countered it. So if it went through, that's her business. The way I see it is, I don't think Ichigo should feel guilty. He did say that he's going to fight these girls now. He doesn't feel uncomfortable about doing it, so really he shouldn't be telling the enemy to dodge. You know, this is a war, these people need to go down. But as I said, I guess it's just Ichigo's character to be like that. But as I said, it was quite a few interesting things, like Giselle healing Candice's arm by using another Shinigami. I'm assuming it was Reishi manipulation she used, so taking bits of the Shinigami's Reishi and forming Candice a new arm. It was quite, it was, as I said, it was an interesting technique. It's not really anything special, but it was just like interesting to see how Quincy's can manipulate Reishi in any way they please, if anything. And also it was kind of funny to see Giselle and her blood loss. It looks like she likes to taste of blood because Candice was like, do this without blood. So yeah, before they even get a chance now to do anything, all 4 of them are shot down by none other than Baz B in his Volstendig mode and using a burner finger. And he's like, I've come here to steal the prey. Ichigo Kurosaki's here, he's like literally the trophy for them, so he's like, I'm going to steal it, and because I've arrived late, that gives me the right to steal the prey that you lot have had. And 3 more other Sternritters show up. The glasses guy who hasn't actually been named yet, I remember he was the one who fought Koryaku in the first invasion of this arc, and the black guy who apparently is called Pepe, but I don't remember actually seeing his name being mentioned, but I'm just gonna call him the dude on the freaking clouds, floating cloud. So yeah, they've all arrived and they're saying, oh, you know, we've got the same thought as you, it's right for us to steal the prey, but seeing as all four of us agree, we might as well split equally. And Lolito gets up with the rest of them and says, no, it's not 4, it's 8, idiot. So the only way this is going to be settled is the first one to kill Ichigo is going to take glory. And it makes you laugh because Ichigo's just like, really? It's like, you want to ride this train? It's like, come on fellas or girls. So it's kind of funny how he's completely unfazed, and it's also similar to what the Quincy's did at the beginning when they tried to attack Yamato. All of them, I remember they were trying to go after him. So yeah, it's definitely a drawback to that. Everyone wants to get glory for killing the strongest enemy there is. And yeah, Ichigo doesn't seem bothered until he sees a beam of light behind him, and then that's when we get some sort of reaction and shock out of him. And it's like, come on Ichigo, you've got 8 people around you who are able to handle captain level Shinigami, but a bit of light bothers him. But in some regards, I guess this bit of light is important because, as I said before, Yhwach has activated the key. And apparently I think that links to Ichigo, because his attack at the beginning cut the heavens and there was a beam of light. Now when Yhwach saw this, he said to Hashwell the key. He activated the key with his sword, and there was like a pentagram kind of cross thing that activated, and he says, let us thank the one who led us to the light. So I'm assuming when Ichigo did that beam of light he done opening up the heavens, sort of, they're thanking him. And Kubo has mentioned in the past in a poem, I can't remember which book, it was a data book, the sun that unlocks the heaven, which was for Ichigo, and Rukia had the moon that eclipses the night. So even back then, it seems like Kubo's been, you know, foreshadowing like Ichigo's role. He's the person, he's the black sun and several other things as well, the strawberry, whatever. But his serious role is the sun that locks heaven. So he was the key. If you think about it, I'm assuming that's what Yhwach was, who was thinking. That's what he wanted Ichigo for. So Ichigo's the key that unlocks heaven. So what I'm wondering is, what is his plan? Is he got the same plan as Aizen? Does he want to go into this the royal palace and confront the Quincy kin? And what for? What actually does the Quincy's need? If not, it could be this other thing where it seemed like where Yhwach was like, everyone be with me. Maybe he just wants to absorb all the Quincy's again, or reabsorb all his powers back into himself, and absorb all the dead Shinigami, anyone else who partakes in this war. Because it's been reiterated over and over, this war is for Yhwach, and everyone who dies fighting against him or for him will be reabsorbed into his being. So maybe it's that. But I'm kind of more leaning towards the former, that Ichigo is the key that unlocks heaven, and this is what they've been waiting for. Yhwach has been waiting patiently for Ichigo to come back all powered up. Now he has enough power to unlock heaven, so I'm assuming that's what he's for. I'm going to say once again, quote, the sun that locks heaven. So that's, as I say, Kubo, he's a smart guy, and that poem kind of does seem very relevant into this chapter, especially for Ichigo. So that's my theory anyway. If you guys agree, you know, let me know. I'll definitely, as I said, find that very interesting if that is what Jijuushou was actually after, and Ichigo is indeed the key. So yeah, as I said, that was pretty much it. It wasn't really, you know, the best chapter, but it was fun to see, you know, the after effect of Ichigo's Getsuga Jijuushou, sorry, and obviously what the hell was Yhwach's plan. And then it's interesting to see what he could be possibly doing with the key. And then obviously 8 versus 1 would be great if Ichigo could fight all of these and just beat them. That would just be so damn epic. I'd love to see that. And one last thing I have to say, what does Askin's you know, comment you said before about will I have a choice, is this relating to what Yhwach is doing now? Will he have a choice in being absorbed or something like that? I don't know. Or go, or as he said, be with me. As I said, there's so many speculations, I can't even really form words like of where this thing's going. But Bleach is definitely going somewhere interesting right now, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week and from now on. So yeah, that was my opinions, predictions, and, you know, speculations of this chapter. I thought it was okay. It wasn't that great, but it's making me excited. You know, the build up is there. So if you guys enjoyed this chapter, and you got any predictions, opinions about this one and the next one, leave them in the comment box below. And also, if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw, subscribe for more content, and I'll speak to you guys next week.